Welcome to the Pregnant Bitches podcast.
I'm Jessie.
And I'm Amanda.
And we're just a couple pregnant bitches navigating motherhood together.
You look like you're going to pop. Bippity poppity pop.
That's what
Jess, how many weeks are we now?
37, girl.
Fuck.
37.
So it's like any day now.
Yeah. Ziggs was 38.
Wow.
So
Second kid might come faster.
It's not happening now.
So we are going to get through.
We don't have contractions yet.
We're going to get through this next episode of Welcome Back to Pregnant Bitches.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, welcome back. Here we are. Still here.
Still here. Still pregnant.
Still pregnant. Still not pregnant.
Yeah. Yeah, it was important.
It's important. And let's just jump right into it.
Yeah. So I think a big topic is just like, what the fuck do you do with all the information that's thrown in your face? Like literally from people, from Google, from companies, from older moms, like our mom generation, which love to tell you.
Oh, they love to tell you.
Well, I did it.
I did this.
Yeah. But I think it's important to talk about it and like we'll give you our take on like what we did and, you know, and take it for what it is.
Yeah, take it or leave it. So what did you do? Like, did you know?
I called you.
You called me.
That's what I did.
You called me and you asked
your
me.
List.
My list. I love my list.
How did you make your list?
So I have lists about everything and you guys are lucky enough that we will be posting them all. So there you go. And so how I started my list was a mom. I knew a mom that had a kid before me and she was like, go look at registries.
Smart.
Go online.
That's so smart.
And look at registries, past registries, especially the first time moms, and go through the list and see what this mom put on. And then you can kind of filter it by then. And I was like, that's amazing. Like, how am I supposed to know what I need? And I still get questions now. Like one of my girlfriends called me last week. We were just supposed to go for a nice coffee date, just like not even talking about kids or pregnancy. And she was like, I'm bringing my computer. I'm bringing my computer
to go through shit.
To go through shit. And I was like, all right, here we go again. Let's go through it. I'm like, I sent you the list. She's like, no, I'm bringing my computer. We really need to go through it. And we went through it. And honestly, she left so confident and like, I felt so good.
It's good. You need that.
And I love that because as much as like this other mom was like, go on to the registry and look at things, like I really loved that like someone sat with me and was like, you need this, you don't, you need this, you don't. And then at the same time, I was like, but if you believe you need it, do it.
Yes.
Because what works for me
100%.
May not work for you.
100%. I actually wish that they had an app that was like reviews by moms for moms.
So
like there's
smart.
there's Google reviews. Obviously, there's usually moms reviewing it.
Right.
But like it would be nice to know, or like you could even make a profile of like your style.
I kind of like that.
Like.
We should do that.
I know, and then
why don't I do that?
You should.
Like
after this episode.
After this episode, I think I'm going to start building a
But like I genuinely trust the opinions of other moms.
I agree.
More than anything else. And also like-minded moms too. Like
for sure.
I mean, there's some moms that do it one way and other ways, but
and to each their own. Like,
but I do think you really need to like rely on that.
Right.
And then you also have like info and volume, right? Like if you told me and then 4 other people told me the same thing, I'm like, okay, I'm using this.
Right. But it's hard when like if I were to tell you something and then another mom were to tell you something
and
it's different, you're kind of like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? And then I guess you trust your gut then.
You gotta, the way I looked at it was like, I'm just gonna get a fuck ton of information thrown at me and my job is really to decipher what's right for me and my baby. Like I know my baby better than you. Moms know their babies better than anyone.
I agree.
And like, it's up to you to like figure out what works and what doesn't work.
Right.
But like, yeah, relying on the other moms is really important. Like what else did you do? Did you read reviews and shit?
I read some Google reviews. I knew everyone was like obsessed with this fucking stroller that I feel like you have this stroller that everyone's obsessed with.
Everyone has this.
And I was like,
baby.
I'm going to be different. And I just want a different stroller and like kind of annoying me. I loved it. And I went the opposite route. I was like, everyone has a stroller and the reviews are amazing. But I feel like some people just like didn't look further into what other things that they do have.
Right.
So, but I loved my stroller. It was amazing.
Honestly, I think we should just talk about the products that we liked and didn't like. And I feel like you probably have your list.
Do you want me to pull it out?
Yeah, get your list. Get your list. Because like, let's Let's just go through it. Let's
go through the list. So the stroller that everyone had.
I recommend the Uppa Baby. And by the way, all this stuff is just our opinions. Like we just we just recommend it.
I keep saying take it or leave it.
There's no sponsorships. There's no codes.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day we'll get some codes. But honestly, like this is just our list of stuff. And I actually do think that these products are
amazing.
They are amazing. And I do think like a lot of other moms would agree. Like I don't think a lot of people would say these are terrible.
Right.
They might be like, oh, I like this better than that. But so the stroller, I do think Uppa Baby is really good.
Okay, good.
Like it comes with like the Vista 2. It comes with the bassinet and the main seat for the kids.
Right.
Our stroller had an issue and we got like a warranty new wheel, whatever. I mean, I drove over it with my car, but
oh, okay. But it works out.
But they sent us
the stroller.
They sent us a new wheel, so that was good. What did you use?
I used the Duna a lot.
Oh, that's very popular.
Ace, so it's kind of like, but you can only get it in the States. But apparently they made a Canadian one.
Yeah,
obviously, like after you have kids and like all these new things come out, but like it changes every year. So I don't know. It basically was like a car seat stroller. Brought it to the hospital. Brought him home in it. Used it a lot because we traveled. It was COVID. We went to Florida in it. So Arlo, I keep mixing them up. Arlo used the Duna. Ace, we barely used it because we were in Toronto.
Right. It's good for travel. It's very good for travel.
I wanted my big stroller. It's called a Silver Cross. I loved it. You can look it up. I enjoyed it. Everything was good. They had all the pieces. Just go look at the stroller. Why don't you go, if you have the time, to a store and test it out?
Okay.
Bring like a little dolly and like
a dolly. I'm gonna have a fucking baby in 3 minutes. Just bring my baby
and just do that. So stroller,
okay,
car seat. So
I like the Uppa. When you go Uppa, you should just do the whole thing.
I agree. So
get it all.
I think I had that one. No,
the Misa.
I had the Misa for the car seat.
Heavy though. Heavy.
And if your kids are heavy, but I feel like both my kids kind of like flew out of the bucket. I guess the bucket car seat way faster than the
now we're the Britax one for life. But it's very, like Ziggy's huge and it's like not one for life.
Trial and error.
It's one for life if your kid is not a tank.
Like ours.
He's almost 40 pounds and he's 2.5 years old.
We make big babies. Like really big, massive.
Well, they didn't come out big.
No, and that's the whole funny thing also. Like they keep saying, oh, your kids are so big. Like, no, but like now they are.
Yeah, now they are.
Okay, baby monitor. Jessie uses a Ring doorbell. I would not recommend. I would go straight for the Nanit.
Yeah, we used a Ring doorbell because that's all we had.
Hello, I'm here.
And now we've switched to the Nanit because it seems like it's the best one in the game.
The Nanit's amazing, and also with if you have multiple kids, you can see them on the same screen, which is like pretty cool
because it makes more sense.
So we would recommend the Nanit. The breast pump, you would know more than me. Both my kids were formula.
Well, I did Medela first, which also I would say is great. Like I broke it or it broke or something happened. And literally we called them and they were like, new one, here you go. Come pick it up. Like they know that moms have clogged boobs if they can't pump and they are like on it.
Love that.
So they were great. And now they've just added the hands-free
we just saw our girlfriend walking around the house. Apparently you can bend down with it
because like
now.
Willow and LV, like that's the new brands that have the like hands-free one that you can like
up and down.
Yeah, well you still can't up and down, but like it's not, there's no like cords. It's like portable. But now Medela has that component too. Like you still have the piece that you have to hold on to, but it's better.
Right.
Even I looked up, Willow has ones that you could do like handstands in and the milk doesn't come out. I'm like, who's fucking doing handstands with their breast pump on?
Not me, but
sure.
Go for it. We have the carrier. So I think we both got Artie Pops as gifts.
Like they're really nice,
but like they're very expensive.
The most practical.
And there's so many out there that you can use, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you need a gift idea and someone wants to buy it for you,
great gift idea. Expensive, but great gift idea.
But beautiful.
But you know what? I do think that like Josh loved it. Like he could wear it and it
Adam
wasn't that girly. Too. It was a little bit more like
heftier.
Yeah, they liked it.
Get it for your man. Okay, fun. Let's do this game. You ready for this game?
Yeah, tell me.
A list of things you must have and a list of
Okay.
things you do not need. And I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Is that fun?
Ask away.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I love
this is
it.
kind of fun. All right. Velcro swaddles.
Need. You
Right
need.
away. Not even a question.
You have to get them. How do you do, like,
Swaddle, boom,
it's a
boom.
blanket. Next thing you know, it's wrapped around the baby. I can't fucking figure it out.
Also, like, why did Adam know what he was doing? Like, he was so good at swaddling.
Does he eat burritos?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Like, Josh used to roll joints. So he's
so
a pretty good.
Okay,
like,
so get a Velcro for yourself and get a
unless you
swaddle
know how
for
unless
someone
you
else.
Smoke weed and know how to roll joints, then
There
you're
you go.
probably good with the hospital ones.
Heated wipes.
And that's dumb. You do not need that.
We had boys. Let's just preface that we had boys. So for boys, they actually tell you to put like a cold wipe around the top of the area because they pee. You know, when you open the diaper, that's when they pee right away because the cold air. Oh, both my kids peed. So that's what it is. Like the cold air makes the pee come out.
I didn't know that.
So they kind of said use a cold wipe. And if you get used to a warm, like you're not carrying around a wipe warmer when you're out of the house.
Ridiculous.
So
It's
sure, at nighttime, yeah, but like you don't need it if you have it, sure, but you don't need it.
They don't like getting their diaper changed anyways. The
So, like, who
warm wipe
cares?
is going to do nothing
No.
other than annoy you
I
and
agree.
waste your money.
No.
No.
The verdict is
No,
no.
do not get that.
The diaper cream spatula.
Okay, I didn't get this, but my friend had it, and it was, I'm like, this is
It's the best thing ever. Like, why do you need to use your fingers? It's disgusting.
like scooping and looping and getting all, ugh.
I agree.
And then you could just like
I agree.
get it.
Get it. 100%. The teepee fucking
No,
pee-pee.
that is-
Pee-pee? Teepee pee-pee or pee-pee teepee?
That's just another thing you're going to have to clean and deal with. Like, don't get that.
like, no.
What is it? Who came up? Like, I get it in theory, but just put a wipe on
Put
top.
a wipe. That's it. But I would for sure, if you have boys, 100%, you got to cover
put a
the
wipe.
penis. You got to cover it up or you're
I
going to
didn't-
get peed on.
I didn't have that issue.
My girlfriend came over. She had a baby before me and she was like, let me help you. Sit down. Relax, Amanda. I got this. And she had a girl. And I was like, I have a boy and he pees everywhere. And she was like, you're totally fine. I got this. She opened the diaper all over her. Piss all over her. I was like, I told you. I warned you. It is what it is. Just cover. If you have a boy, cover it up. I feel like girls could pee too, but maybe just like in one direction, not like everywhere.
It's not a fountain.
It's not a fountain. So no TP,
no,
TP,
no,
TP, TP.
no.
Okay, the snuggle me
Oh, that's like that little
That's like that
thing.
cushion.
He lived in it.
lived.
Because think about it. They're like this in the womb.
Right.
And then like they come out and they're like, they don't know what to do with their arms. I always called it like the dinosaur arms. Like,
Yeah.
you know that movie Talladega Nights
Yeah.
when he's like getting interviewed and he doesn't, he's like, I don't know what to do
That's
with my
what they are.
hands.
They don't
And
know
I'm
what
like,
to
they
do.
don't know what to do with
So
their
you want
hands.
they want to
need
be
them, like-
snuggled.
yeah.
Okay,
I
snuggle
really
me.
like it.
Need.
Get it.
Frida baby nail clippers.
Oh, get them. You need them. Like I used the real ones one time. I cut his fingers. Like on a baby's fingers to cut that
I
is
know.
like very bloody and not fun.
Or I
Or the
also have the
file.
file
Yeah.
and it's like zzz. It's like you feel like you're at the nail salon.
Love that.
You know, like
one.
this. Get that. High chair.
You don't need that right away.
You don't need it for a good 4 months. Like you
At
really
least.
don't need it till your baby is sitting
At
and
least.
starting solids. And most first time moms with their don't really give food till like 6 months. They usually
Yeah.
kind of suggest that. Again, do
You can
whatever.
put it on your registry so that like
Someone will
you
buy
get
it for
'cause
you,
It's expensive,
but you don't need
don't
it right away. It's not like I need it.
no.
Fancy diaper bag.
Like you don't need a very fancy. You need a diaper bag.
You need a diaper bag. And I would suggest a knapsack, whereas a lot
Yeah.
of women go for that like cute tote.
no,
but-
you want all the compartments.
And if you're holding the baby, you want to have have your
True.
hands.
It's true. I had a backpack. You're right.
And I
it-
didn't originally. Adam was
Smart.
like, I want like a cool whatever. You could totally see him doing this. Like, I want a cool whatever. And I was like, I need a backpack. And then our girlfriend, Bag and Bougie, has amazing diaper
Yes,
bags.
I know.
So check it out. We'll have a link.
Yeah, we should.
There's
We should.
smaller versions, there's bigger versions, but she has all the compartments. She really thought
You
it
need
through.
you need the compartments. The compartments is key. Also, I didn't know this. My friend just got a bag, like a dirty diaper, dirty clothes compartment.
Oh,
would
I
be
like
so
that.
great because like think about how many times they like spit up and shit and it's gross or the accident, whatever. And then you have to put it like.
And you know what else you can add into that that's not on my list? And now thinking about it, I'm going to add in dog poo bags.
Yes. Those are excellent.
Poo bags. And it's amazing. Like, I have a dog, so I had it around.
Clothes, all of it.
Genius. Put anything you want in it. Genius. And it smells good. You can get like the vanilla scented one, so you don't even know what's in there. It's like, ooh, vanilla. Okay, PJs with zippers.
Zippers. We spoke about zippers before. Only zippers.
Only zippers.
No buttons.
Let's talk about this baby Brezza formula dispenser. It's kind of like a hit or miss. I bought one. I never used it.
Don't recommend.
There you go.
I really don't recommend.
I heard some crazy stories where like it wasn't.
It was underfeeding. Honestly, when it comes to like this like automatic, sometimes they're trying to make your life easier. And I think these contraptions make your life harder. Like it's just another thing you have to clean and deal with. Just fucking put the formula from the thing in the bottle.
Right.
Not that hard.
Right.
You don't need to, because then you have to fill the whole system and then clean the whole system.
Right.
And then like if it breaks
just
and
like no.
It doesn't seem worth it.
So we're going with no. We don't need that. And then obviously the basic onesies.
Oh my God. Yeah. Everybody buys you these like gorgeous outfits, these like fancy frou-frou outfits for your like newborn that's like barfing and shitting all day. It's like,
you just want something easy to change into. They spit up, change it up.
Yeah.
And our newest addition, the boob vibrator, which you have not experienced yet. So you're going to let us know how it is.
Okay, you have to explain
I'm
to
gonna
people
explain what a boob
is.
vibrator is. So when my milk came in with Ace, my second one, my boobs were out to here. They were out to here. My
nervous.
Milk was clogged. I was in so much pain. I remember honestly one of the main reasons I was crying was I was in so much pain. My boobs hurt so badly. And my night nurse was like, you need to get this boob vibrator. And I kind of looked at her and I was like, excuse me? Like, why? Like, vibrator, like boob? It was a game changer. You could take it in the shower. We're going to link everything. So we're going to have it all. But you were in the shower. It was warm. You could take it in the bath. And it basically it's a vibrator. It is. And you're kind of like massaging it. And instead of like, your husband or you trying to get this milk duct out.
Yeah.
It's just helping you and like your wrist doesn't hurt. It's amazing. And then like
it's actually really smart.
It's like a 2-for-1. Like if you want to use it after for a vibrator, go for it. But if you don't, use it for your boob. I don't know. Pass the vibrator around.
I mean, with the tips and tricks today. I have heard a toothbrush. You could do
same.
Similar,
you need the vibration. Okay, I think that's basically
those are our top picks that we wanted to chat about.
Right.
That's the end of the list.
That's the end of our list.
Well, we can always review or give our input on other products if you want to hit us up and ask us. We definitely have opinions about a lot of things. That's for sure. So just circling back to like what we started talking about, like our best advice really is to get info to feel empowered. Like you have to make your decisions. Like obviously like we had fun with that game, but like it's just our opinion. It's just thing. Like you should really talk to other moms, read reviews, and truthfully like use your network. That's like your best source of info right now. And honestly, my last tip is if it's not something you're going to use a lot, like just buy it used or borrow it from a friend. Like especially newborn shit.
It's so fast.
They use it blink for 3 minutes and like it's done. And like clothes is a little bit icky maybe, but like some of the other newborny stuff that you can wash, borrow it. Like if you can.
If you can. If you can't, save it for your next kid, your third kid, maybe your third kid.
I'm not having a third yet. You're before me.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh my God.
Well, the necklace says no. So for now we're going by the necklace.
Yeah.
But reach out to us if you have any questions and if you want any answers. We would love to answer them for you. Look at the list. We'll have it all. Post up, subscribe, like, do everything the podcast needs, you know.
Just say thanks for tuning in to Pregnant Bitches.
And we will see you next week. And maybe we will talk about breastfeeding and formula because we did both of that. So let's get into that.
Okay.
See you next week. Bye.